Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sisi. I'm a Nigerian food and lifestyle blogger and I make videos from Lagos, Nigeria. If this is your first time here, you're absolutely welcome. Make sure you click the subscribe button so you get access to all my videos. I make videos about 2 to 3 times weekly. So today I'm going to show you guys how I use my phone to record for YouTube. This question was the most popular when I did that video about tips for starting YouTube or tips for your YouTube channel. And this was the most requested. So today I'm going to show you everything I do with my phone to record effectively. The reason I'm doing this video is because I know a lot of people are really discouraged when they don't have that big Gengen camera. And the truth is, you really don't need that big Gengen camera most of the time. It depends on what you're recording. I used my camera, my phone camera, for a long time. I used it for like 2 years. I used it for all my Sisi weeklies. You see all those Sisi weeklies from the beginning up till last year, or up till this year actually. Up till this year, I was using my phone. I used a Techno phone, I used a Samsung phone, and they were really good quality phones and they had really good cameras. It is not about the camera, but it is about how you film it. So you can have a very big expensive camera and you can be recording in poor lighting conditions and the effect will be rubbish. But if you're using your phone and you're standing in front of a window, like if a window is in front of you, then your quality is going to be good. I'm standing right in front of a window, so if I was going to record with my phone like my normal YouTube videos, I'm going to place my phone just right in front of me. I mostly use my phones for most of my vlogs, my weekly vlogs, because it was very handy. Anywhere I go, my phone is going, so it was very easy to record with my phones. And the camera of the I had the S6 and now I have the S7. The cameras were really good. And funny enough, now I have the Samsung S7, but I actually prefer the camera of the S6 to the S7. So if you want all the points, make sure you keep watching. The first tip I want to share is for everybody really. This is not just for people using their phones to record. The first tip is always make sure you're looking at the lens. Make sure you're looking at the camera. Sometimes when people are filming on their phones, on their cameras, they're looking at like the viewfinder or looking at the screen, and when you're looking at the screen, you're not connected to your audience. You guys can see that I'm looking somewhere else and it doesn't look like I'm looking at you, but when I'm looking here, it feels like we have a connection. Do we have a connection? Let me know in the comment section. Another tip for filming on your phone is to make sure you place your phone horizontally. If you place it straight up vertically, the quality will not be good for YouTube, because when you're watching YouTube, it is horizontal, not vertical. Whenever I want to record with my phone, I make sure I put it on silent mode. Sometimes you can put it on the airplane mode, but if I put it on airplane mode, I will miss out a lot of phone calls and I don't want to miss a call. So I'd rather put all my notifications and the alerts on silence. Nothing more annoying than when you are in the, when you're in the mood. No, not that mood. You know when you are in the zone and you are talking and everything is just flowing and the call comes in, and then later you cannot remember anything you were saying and it doesn't feel like before. That's what happens if you don't put everything on silence. I guess this was the first tip I shared. Make sure you're always recording in front of a window, but if it's like vlogs, there's no you can't always have a window in front of you, but make sure you go to the light. Always go to the light, because if you film, I notice when I film in the evenings, it's very grainy and quality is not so good, so I always make sure to stay where there's good light or in front of a window. One problem with filming with your phone is that it will always be shaky. The footage will always be shaky, and it's not good for your viewers because it makes them dizzy. When I'm watching a shaky footage, I'm just going like this, like I have a headache. So what you need to do is get a tripod or a selfie stick, or if you can't get any of those, you can stack up books and then place your phone right there. Make sure it's not shifting. You can be creative with the way you film or with the way you use your objects, because sometimes you don't have a selfie stick. In the beginning, I didn't have a selfie stick. I didn't have any of those gadgets, and I just put a couple of tables and textbooks, and then I put my phone there and I was good to go. Nobody knew I wasn't using a tripod. Before recording with your phone, one thing a lot of people forget to do is to clean that small lens. I usually use a tissue paper and I wipe it clean. When you wipe it clean, the camera quality is so much better. Like, it makes all the difference. Also, make sure you film with the rear camera. So the camera facing you is not always as good as the rear camera. So you have to, yes, you have to flip it. And when you flip it, I'm sure you're saying, "CCME, so how will I see myself?" Well, I used to use a mirror, so I flip it and then I put a mirror to make sure that, to show that I am in focus. I don't know if you get what I mean. I'm going to find a way to describe it for you. So you just place the camera and then you put a mirror behind it. That way you can look at the mirror to check if you're in focus. Filming with a phone is not stressful and it is easy, and sometimes I feel the reason why a lot of people don't bother doing it is because they overthink it. You feel like you need the bokeh effect, you need a lot of things going on, but actually you don't. I'm going to show you clips that I filmed with my phone and they were actually pretty good, and a lot of you were asking me, what camera do you use? Sometimes it wasn't the camera, it was my phone. You can use your iPhone to film, you can use your Samsung, you can use your Techno phones. To be honest, any phone you have that has a camera, at least a decent camera, I'm sure you're going to be able to use it for YouTube. Always remember that having good pictures, having good videos is all about light and what you can do with the light. Make sure that you are not focusing too much on the kind of camera you use. Make sure you focus more on your content, because your content is the most important thing. You can have the best camera, be filming in the best light, but your content is totally uninteresting and nobody's going to watch. I'm sure you guys have seen videos of people in poor lighting, yet the videos have millions of views. It's not about the camera, it's about the content. So focus first of all on the content before you think about the camera. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer all your questions. Let me know what videos you want to see from me next, and I will see you guys in my next video.